Well, happy Tuesday afternoon, everyone. It is Tuesday afternoon in New Jersey, and I'm very excited to be here with you and to welcome you to the January Life Coach Office Open Call. I'm so excited about this year, and I really hope that you are too. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 ways that you can use Life Coach Office to be successful in your business for 2017. And I'm really hoping that you have spent some time during this month thinking about your business and what it is that you would like to accomplish to help your clients in this year. You know, I love January. I'm not a person that is excited about New Year's Eve and the crowds and all that, but I do love the month of January. To me, January just is a month of reflection, of renewal, of setting solid, exciting expectations. And I spend a lot of time in January of every year really thinking about what it is that I want to accomplish in my life and specifically in this particular year. This year is a very special year for me. I have a special birthday coming up, so I'm super, super excited about what it is that I'm going to accomplish and all the joy that I'm going to experience in this year. And I hope that you are as excited about what it is that you're going to accomplish in this year with regard to helping people with your coaching business. So today, I did choose 5 specific things, and they are because I chose these things because I really feel strongly that in the last year, it's been very clear that these are 5 very well underutilized areas of Life Coach Office for coaches. And if you would utilize them, I really feel that it could really help you be more effective in your coaching strategy. So let's not slow this down at all. Let's just move right into it. Okay. Keep in mind that the open call always has the chat feature open, so you are more than welcome excuse me, to send a chat question to me. And if I have time to respond to it during the call, I will most definitely do that. And if not, then I can reach out to you offline and I can share the information with folks at a later time. All right, so let's get started. You're looking at my Life Coach Office training portal. As we know, I always use a training portal. So that means everything clicks just like everything else, but I don't always have true working documents attached. I put things that are just for you to see. And I offer that disclaimer because sometimes I might open something up and there's like nothing there. So I just want you to keep that in mind. This is a training portal. All right. Now, we are, like I said, we're at the launch of this new year and you have to set your intention. So let's talk about intention for a moment. What it is, the expectation that you have for what you're going to accomplish is key to anything that you're going to accomplish. And the way I do my planning is I think about what I want to accomplish in the years to come. And then I think specifically about in this year, how am I going to get closer to that particular overall goal? And then I break it down into the year, and those things I want to accomplish for the year, I break it down into quarters. Then I break it down into months. And once I get to months, it really just becomes weeks, days, and hours after that. And it really is that simple. You just keep breaking things down until they become small enough that you can actually pick it up and run with it, right? And so if you have not thought about what it is that you want to accomplish in this year, that is one of the first things that you want to do. Here are some things that I can think of based on the conversations that I've been having with coaches throughout the year last year. So you might consider, you know what, I'm really actually going to utilize this system a little bit more. You might want to consider that you're going to start blogging, interacting with people a little bit more. Maybe you might want to become a little bit more involved on social media and choose the specific platform that you want to use. You may want to use Facebook. You may not want to. You might want to use LinkedIn. You may want to use Instagram. You may want to use Periscope. I don't know. But whatever it is that you decide to use, learn how to use it well, use it all the time, and use it effectively. All right. You may want to decide that you might need to outsource some of the work that you want to accomplish. If there is a task that has been on your plate for a long period of time, one of two things is going on. Either you need to outsource to someone else, or you're doing other things that you need to outsource to concentrate on that thing. Either way, something has to get off your plate in order for you to be able to get this thing done. So maybe you need to hire someone. I don't know, maybe that's a web person. Maybe it's someone to handle your social media. Maybe it's someone to communicate with your clients for you, to be that interim person. Maybe it's someone to create your marketing. Whether you're doing postcards or emails or using something like an HTML MailChimp type of thing, or a constant contact type of thing. Maybe you don't really enjoy that. Maybe you don't want to learn how to do it, whatever the case might be. Maybe that might be it. But you may need to solicit some help. Sometimes it means hiring, sometimes it means bartering. Sometimes you know people that are just willing to do things for you, but they haven't done it because you have not questioned them about helping you. So maybe you need to think about that. Maybe you need to be a better manager of your time, and maybe you need to just go ahead and be your own coach and say, listen, I need to accomplish this by blank, and accomplish it. Get it done. Get it scheduled. Set your reminders for it and get it done. Here's something that I learned from someone that very near and dear to me. It's the use of reminders. Man, reminders are everything. Reminders really, really help. And so I have all kinds of reminders that, beep, buzz, vibrate on my phone, but they're reminding me of something in particular. So set your reminders. When you're supposed to be working on something, set a reminder so that 15 minutes before, you know what, you should be working on this in 15 minutes. And then maybe you might want to, you might be one of those people that needs to set another reminder maybe 15 minutes after the fact, so that you say, you know what, I need to make sure I'm working on that. I have reminders that go off that remind me of quotes. I have reminders because they're inspirational to me, and they really set me in the right mood and keep my mindset right. I have reminders that tell me to make sure that I'm taking in the day and meditate for a moment and get clear. Because in the course of your day, you get busy, and before you know it, it's, that wind down time at night, and you haven't really taken the time out to really just kind of enjoy the moment of your day. And I want to be more mindful. I want to make sure that I'm enjoying the moments of my day. So I've set reminders in my phone to help me do that. I actually have reminders for the days that I have to actually go outside to work because I'm fortunate that I don't have to, but on some days I do. So I set reminders. You know how we have alarms just to wake up, but I have alarms that tell me where I am throughout the course of that morning. So I have one that goes off at one time to wake me up. Another time I'm like, okay, now I know this time I have this much time left, because I'm one of those people that can kind of dilly-dally and, do 10,000 other things other than get up in the morning and actually be about my business. So I have reminders about that. I'm just sharing this with you so that you can think of creative ways to use reminders. How can you use reminders that it can help you to be more effective in your coaching business? When all is said and done, you need to have an intention, and then you need to have a plan in place that's going to work so that you can keep your mind on that intention, and so that you can keep your mind on the plan that you set forth, regardless of how you intend to carry that out, to keep reminding yourself, whether it's by your phone, by your tablet, by your computer, by a paper planner. Yes, we still use those, and I definitely do. So just get that work and get it done. And set a time weekly and daily for you to be in your planner or planner system, whatever it might be, to make sure that the days coming up, you're aware of what you need to get done, and you have added whatever it is that you needed to add and adjusted whatever you needed to adjust. Because if you don't do that, again, planning is for no reason at all. We all know that life happens sometimes, but you can't always keep making excuses for life happening, right? Okay. So what is the first feature that I believe that is underutilized that we all should be using a lot more of? Mass email. Mass email. You can reach it, as you can see, up here in the header or right here through the icon. And you can use mass email in a lot of different ways. Come on, there you go. So as a coach, you know that you know about the importance of connecting with your clients, and many of you are already blogging. So you may want to actually do a specific blog for your coaching clients. So maybe once a month, you might want to send a blog out that is specifically about, utilizing their coach in a particular way, making sure that they're getting the most of their coaching. I mean, if you can think of five things they can do to get the most out of their coaching, then you can actually create a blog about each one of those things. Just a short something. It doesn't have to be long. You can use it for a complete newsletter if you wanted to, but it could also just be a little short something for your clients to read. You can also send a blog out to your specific groups if you wanted to keep them on target for what it is that you guys are accomplishing as a group. Another way, excuse me, my voice seems to be going and I just started. Um, but another way that you can use this, I said that you can use it as a newsletter, but you can also use it as a way to advertise specials. Now, maybe with the people that are already coaching to you, you might want to advertise something early to give them a sneak peek or early access. People like feeling that they're special. You can do that. You can offer them special pricing for a certain amount of time. You can do all kinds of things that are specific to your coaching clients. You can also add not HTML, hyperlinks inside your mass email and pictures. So let me show you how easy it is to do. All right, it's very easy. And I'm actually going to, well, let me show you this and then I'll show you what I did a little earlier. Okay, you literally click new mass email and you decide who it's going to. So here are all of your groups. So you can send it to all your groups. You can send it to just one. You can send it to all your clients if you want to. It's up to you. You put a subject here. I'm just going to use something from the drop down. No big deal. It says hello first name that way because it's going to choose the first name of each person in the group that you have chosen. And then you type out the body of your email. Maybe you're launching a new site. Take a look at my new site. Click here. All right. When you do that, now you want to add a link here because you want them to click there. Highlight that. And you see this box right here, second from the last one. It says insert a link. Just click that. And then you're going to type in the site. All right. And click insert link. And there you have it. The other thing I want you to see about that is that it says open link in a new window, right? You always want to do that so that it doesn't move them from where they are in Life Coach Office. It actually goes into another window and it opens the window. So I know that when I'm opening things, I prefer for them to open in another window. So you might want to make sure you continue to do that. Then you want to preview, you click preview. There you have it. And you can hit send. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to edit because maybe I wanted to add a picture. Now, this is not going to make sense. I'm doing this just for the sake of you understanding how it's done. But it's as simple as you see this last icon here is when you scroll over it, it says insert image. It's going to take you to, oh, you have to actually put the address for the image. And then you click insert image. I don't have that prepared, so I'm not going to actually do it. Just know that you can do that, okay? You're going to hit preview. This is what it's going to look like. If you were to click here, it's going to take you right there, okay? We're going to go back. We're just going to click send now. If you click send later, it's going to hold it in draft for you. Well, I did send later, okay? It's holding it in draft for you. And that's fine. Right, it's right here. You can go back to it, and then you can click send now. Everyone attached to that private coaching group, because that's the name of the group, it's private coaching, is going to receive that email. And now, when you go to mass email and it says sent mail, these are everything that has been sent. See, this already went out. That's today, and it's all done. Isn't that awesome? So now I want to show you that you have been receiving these emails directly from Life Coach Office. So let's see, here we are. Okay, this is a picture of an email that many of you received, okay? This comes from Universal Coaching Systems. It comes from Benet, and she does this from Life Coach Office. This is a picture of the logo that she inserted where I showed you how to put the picture. And then here you go, that's the email. I did a clip so it won't scroll down, but these emails that you receive are coming from Life Coach Office. And you see how beautiful they look. So there's really no need for you to use an outside program You can do all of this in Life Coach Office, and then you'll have an archive of everything that you've done right there in the system. Okay? So again, it is a very underutilized area. Let me just make sure that I have told you all the reasons why. So you want to use the mass email feature because you want to advertise your specials and to your current and your former clients. Remember, former clients that are still in here, you can also send it to them as well, right? You're able to insert links and pictures, which is fantastic. Now think of this. You have a new program coming out and you decide to create a whole page on your website directed to that specific that specific program. You send an email out to all of your current clients, offering them, number one, a sneak preview. So now you can show them a web page that has not really gone live yet on your website. Number two, a discounted price for participating early, right? And you send that out, they click on the link, they get that beautiful web page that you have created that will be soon going live on your site. It's an awesome, awesome thing. And hold on. Yes. Okay. So you could do those two things. And I think that if you use that, it's great. The other thing, use it as a newsletter. All right. Remember, I know I'm going to say this many times this morning. Clients are buying into you. You as a coach, you as a person, your voice, your point of view, the way you think. And so the more you can keep in contact with them, the better. Now, I doubt that they want to receive an email every day, but be strategic in how you're sending your emails. If you're going to do it once a month, it may be a little bit more than just a quick little, motivational, hey, make sure that you're using the best that you can in coaching and doing the best that you can in your coaching, bring your best self to your coaching, whatever the case might be. Maybe it might be a little bit more of a newsletter with several things that are going on, different things that you have to offer. Maybe you've uploaded a few new documents and you want to remind them of it there because they did receive an email, but you want to remind it. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you're opening up your hours. Maybe, I don't know, you could be doing anything, but you want to get your voice out to your clients. This is a good way to do it. Use the mass email feature, okay? All right. The other thing, one of the most underutilized area, vision and goals area. So let's do this. Let's go to my clients. We're going to use Maria today. We don't use Maria very often. Dave usually is always on being used. So you go to your client and see this here, vision and goals area. This is an area that many coaches do not use. And you should use these areas. Now, we already have created all of these different areas of life that are available to your clients. The thing is, and I'll show you in a little bit, that these are completely customizable and you can even add additional vision and goal areas to this if you want to. All right. Now, this is Maria's vision and goals area. Let's see, where did I have some things in here? Let's go to finances and wealth. Is that the area? No. Okay. Let's go to health and fitness. No. There's somewhere in here. Hold on a second. Career business. It's going to be the last one. I think this is it. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm in the career and business area for Maria, and every vision and goal area looks the same. All right. It has vision and goals. It says career and business. It's there. It's in white. You don't really see it that well. And then there's an area for a vision statement and an area to add goals, as many goals as you will need for that area in life. So what is the vision statement? Who knows? That's for your client to create, and you can work with them to create that area. If you're working with someone on their finances, use this area. They need to create a vision statement for that area of their life. If you're working with health and fitness, you should use the health and fitness area. They're working, and work with them to create a vision statement for their life. For each area there, you can create a vision statement, and that is another whole service of coaching that you can offer a person. What I love about this is that once you have your vision statement, you can attach goals to it, okay? So for instance, in the vision and goals area for career and business, Maria had a past goal of starting a business And that was due on December the 26th. So it says past goals in there. If it was a future goal, it would be there also, but it just would be under future goals. All right. Now, what's great about the goals is that it not only goes to Maria's calendar, but it goes to your calendar as the coach. What's awesome about that is that now you're able to hold Maria accountable, because when you go to your client area in your goal area in the calendar, you're going to see her goal. So let me just show you what that looks like. And everything in LTO is super, super simple. You click on new goal, everything comes up, you type in the areas, you click save, and you're done. I'm just going to go to a past one so that you can see it for the sake of time. So we're going to click on the calendar. We're going to go to December. Now, right now, you don't see it. What you see are past meetings. That's because it's all events. This is not an event. This is a goal. Goal due dates, and there it is. Start a business, Maria Jones. When I click on it, it brings me right back here. You see that? I love this feature of LCO. So both the client and the coach are able to receive that. Look at this for Dave. Is in health and fitness, walk 1 mile a day by the 14th of January. All right. You just click on those goal due dates, and then all of a sudden, you have access. You can hold them accountable. You can send them a quick email and say, hey, how are you doing? You know, when you're going through your coach planning, for your upcoming coaching, you go to your calendar, just check and see if you have any goal due dates due. And you can talk with your client about that in the meeting, but you can also send them a reminder email, text, or whatever it is however it is that you're communicating with your client. So this is a great way for you to be super, super effective as a client. Okay, and they really will love it. They will love it. All right. What is the next area? So the area number 1 was using mass email. Area number 2, using the vision and goals. Oh, and I need to show you how to add more areas or to edit the current areas. All right. So let's go to here. Yep. So the little gears. Let me just show you what I did. Next to the coach's name profile area there, these little gears. These are your settings. You click on that, you do a right click, sorry, a left click on that, go all the way down to vision goals categories. When you click on the vision goals categories, these are all the categories that are currently there. Now, you can delete them if you don't want any of them and you want to create all new ones. You can click edit and edit the name of them, change it if you want to, or you can simply add a new one. I'm just going to add one quickly here, just for the sake of you seeing what it could be. Notes, right? Click save. Is that simple? That category has been saved. All right. Now I'm going to show you that it's really there. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if it's going to go to past ones. I might have to set up a whole new meeting to see it. Let's just go in and see. Oh no, it's there. Okay. So I went into Maria's goal areas. I pulled it up. Here you are. We just created notes, and that's there now. When you open it up, it looks just like all the other ones. Vision and goals, notes is there. Vision statement, goal areas. Very simple. Everything about our system is simple. I love that. It's phenomenal that it's that way, because it allows for many people to use it and for them to have clients that are not even, extremely tech savvy, but they have a working knowledge of how to use email and basic computer functions. They can use Life Coach Office. All right. So mass email and vision and goal areas, 2 of the areas that I suggest that you use in Life Coach Office to be successful in this year. Third area, I received so many questions about this area, especially probably in the last 3 months, but last year in general. A lot of questions about this area. One of the most underutilized areas, and I think it's because many people are just not sure how to use it or why. So it's the library. Okay, let's click on the library. All right, so here we are in the library. All right, so what do I want to say about it? Let's think of it this way. I remember being in school and going to the library, whether it was the library in school or the public library. There were areas of the library that, based on a child's skill level, they were able to go and choose books from that area because they knew that they could read them. And then there were other books that just were not appropriate for younger children, not just because of maybe reading, but maybe the content, right? So, and then there are areas where people can choose. Anybody that wants to use a library can choose books from that area. Okay, you got that? So you go to a library, you want to get a book. There are some readers that are just for children. Some are for everybody. Some are just people with certain interest groups, right? Okay. Think of your library the same way. You can have an area in your library that's just for you. I have that down here with my web stuff. This is something that Benet does herself for her own specific coaching office. She has all her internet things in a particular folder. So it's for easy access. You might want to do that too. Do you have a lot of forms that you use with your folks and you don't always want to go into your computer? Maybe you're not going to be on your computer all the time. Maybe you're going to be using a computer somewhere else, or maybe you're going to be in your tablet and the document that you want is in your laptop. Put them in Life Coach Office. Put all of your forms pertaining to your business in Life Coach Office. Remember, Life Coach Office is your office. So put all of your forms, all of your documents pertaining to your business in the system so that wherever you are, you have what you need, whether it's an agreement, whether it's your policies, whether it's a motivational piece that you like to give to everyone, whether it's your ebook, all of it, put it in your system. So when all else fails, you have it with you. All you have to do is log into your Life Coach Office system, and you know that you can use Life Coach Office on your laptop, on your desktop, on your phone, on your tablet, anywhere that you have internet access, you can use Life Coach Office. So put all of your documents that are pertaining to your business in Life Coach Office. Okay? Great. Then you might want to have some folders that are for specific groups that you coach. So maybe you are a person that coaches people in their careers, and maybe you are a person that coaches people with goals. Maybe you have a coaching program about, called the Pathfinder program, as I have here. That's a program that Benet offers on Universal Coaching Systems. Maybe you have that, and you want to put certain documents in the system for people that are specific to that group, okay? You can do that by creating a folder, and I'm going to click on Pathfinder folder. There, Pathfinder program. I'm not sure if there's anything in there. There is, okay. Um, Online Life Coach Onboarding Process Planner and the Pathfinder program Chapter 1 are in there, okay? This process planner is actually what you can receive when you sign up for the documents that are free and available on Universal Coaching Systems website. But it's a client onboarding process planner. Okay. You can also have things that are available to everybody. So you see these things that are not in folders. These are things that I have that are available to everyone, but I can make any of these folders available to just everyone. I also have this one folder that I think everyone should have, and it's Welcome to Coaching. Now, I want you to see what I did here. I want to make sure that this folder is always first. Okay, so I put number 1. It's going to always be first in the library. And when a person clicks on that, not clicking right, there you go. There are documents in there as well. Okay, backtrack. What am I saying to you about this library? I'm saying that you can use your library however you choose to use it. If you only want it to be a place where you keep things that are helpful yourself, you can. If you want it to be a place where you hold items in a folder for people that you are working with, you can. If you want to use it as a place that is kind of like a go-to spot within the system for everyone that you're coaching. So think of it this way. This is my suggestion, by the way. As a coach, you may coach in a lot of different areas. You may not coach only in one area or one topic. But if you're coaching someone, let's say on careers, but you also do financial coaching, the person who is coaching with you with careers may not know that you do financial coaching. But if they go to the library and they see that you have documents about finances in there, that can cause an additional conversation to occur, which might lead you to coach them longer because they now understand that you are a financial expert. All right. So think about the different areas of coaching that you offer and the kind of information that you offer for free all of the time when you're talking to people. Put that in document form and put that in your library. Are you blogging? Put that in your library. Don't just leave your blog only on your website, but put it in your library so that people have access to it. Remember, at a certain point in your blog, things begin to kind of fall off. You know, people are not going back a year or so ago in your blog to find things. You know, some people will do a search if they're looking for something in particular, but that's not most people. Well, in your library, though, people just see it as a resource. They see, wow, there's a lot of information. I can come here for all kinds of things. And they begin to recognize you as a coach. They're hearing your voice over and over and over again, which is what they're paying you for. Your voice, your methods, your thought processes, your knowledge, your expertise. They're getting it in the library. It's going to cause them to ask you more questions. It's going to cause them to actually talk to other people about other areas of expertise that you offer. And it may even cause them to extend the coaching relationship with you out a little bit further. All of those things are wonderful things for your coaching business. However you choose to use your library, you can use it. The point is, you need to use it. Notice that the library, you can put a Word document, you can put a PDF, you can put an MP4, you can do all kinds of things in your library. Think about it. What do you want people to know about you and what you offer as a coach? What are the things that you talk to people about all the time, the information that you're giving out for free? Create an audio or create a document with that and put it in your library for people to be able to download and have access to it as they will. Right? I think that the library is brilliant. It's easy, and I mean easy. Okay? Awesome. All right, let's see. I want to make sure that I've told you everything I needed to about that. Using your folders, right? So remember, oh, I want to show you exactly how this works. So, because this is another one of the questions that I get oftentimes. You see the library, you don't understand how it works. By the way, these blue areas here that you see, let me just annotate that because I really want you guys to see it. This area here, see that? This area here, that tells you what to do. To make changes to your library, right-click on the folder or item that you want to access. I'm saying this to you because so many people, they just don't actually read it. I don't know if you just feel that it is an area that's for, you know, for visual effects, but there's actually words in there and you should read them because it's telling you how to utilize the system. We really want the system to be super easy for everyone, so we try to make sure that we give instructions on how to use it, and you know, we want to empower you to be able to solve your concerns yourself, right? You don't want to have to, you know, come to us every time for all kinds of things. Not that we mind at all, but we want to empower you. So you go to the library. Wait, let me just close this out. Okay. So you're here in your library, all right? There we go. I'm gonna hover. See my mouse there, my pointer. I'm hovering over the library. I'm right-clicking, and this comes up. It says upload or new folder. If I'm just going to upload a document right now, I can just upload a document. Right now, I want to create a new folder. I want to show you what that's like. You have the option right away, only for the coach to view, or is it for all clients? Is it for a particular group of people? Right now, I'm going to leave it only for the coach to view. Maybe I want to build up this library first before I actually make it available to everyone else. So I'm just going to create the folder right now, and it's only for the coach to view. Remember, I can go back and edit at any time, any time. All right, so I'm going to put marketing in 2017. Maybe I should capitalize that. And then only for the coach to view, we're going to click create. And it is there, trust me, marketing in 2017. All right. If I want something to go inside that folder, I'm going to highlight it, as you can see, right click it. Now I can edit it, I can delete it. I can create another folder. I can upload a document into that. What is it that I want to do, right? Let's say I want to upload it, something in there. It tells you that only files under 20 megabytes excuse me, are allowed. I'm going to click add files. I'm just going to pull up whatever file. Here we go. All right. Let's open it. Let's click start. It's now uploaded and it's right there. That quick, that easy is in there. I put it in the wrong one, but you get my drift. I put it in my web stuff. But it's the same thing if I did it for the marketing folder. Upload. And you can put things as many places as you want if you want to. This is another thing. So now it's in both my web stuff and my marketing. Marketing in 2017. Because maybe someone is not going to be a part of that marketing group, but I still want to give them the marketing planner. So I have it here so I can actually send it over to them anytime I want it to. It's, you know, it's a part of my personal web stuff. You know, and I might want to decide that I want to share that with one of my coaching clients who's not a part of that other program. That's the library. Use your library as much as you want to. You can put as many documents in there as you want, as many folders in there as you want, but just use it and watch that as you use it. You'll see that people will find it. They're going to know that you put things in there. They're going to be reading it. They're going to be talking to you more. You have something more to talk to your folks about, because you can say, hey, I actually added something to the library. Check it out, right? It's also something that you can talk about in your mass email. You see how all these things kind of roll together, all right? Use that library, use that feature. Trust me, you won't be sorry that you did. All right, the next area. So what do we have? We have use your mass email. We have use your vision and goals area. We have use your library. The next area is using your classroom for audio for those of you who don't like video. I can't tell you how many coaches I speak to throughout the year, throughout last year, that just didn't really want to do the video thing, don't really like the video thing. And that's fine. It's a preference, right? But do you know that you can use your video for your audio also in your classroom? It doesn't have to be video. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I just did that when I created the 5 steps to launching excuse me, course when I was preparing for this class. 5 steps to launching. When I click on it, it comes up. There's no video, but there's a PDF, and then there's an audio. All right? That's all that's in there. So let me show you how I did that. Okay. Basically, you can create a new course if you want to. That's what I'm going to suggest. We're just going to call this LCO January 2017. So I know I'm going to go back and delete this later. So now I'm going to do that. When you create a course, Every group that you have created will come up because it wants to know who gets to see that. Right now, we're going to leave it as only the coach. I just want to start putting this together. I don't want to think about that right now. Then any lessons that are not currently attached to a course are going to be here. I don't want to attach any of these lessons because I'm saying that I did not actually add the lessons in yet. We're going to add them. If you wanted to choose an icon for the thumbnail, you could do that. We're not going to do that right now. I'm just going to click submit. I just wanted to name it. And it's there. Okay. This right here, you see that, this, those are thumbnails, JPEGs, pictures that I uploaded when I created that particular course. For these, as you can see, I opted not to do that. You can always go back and do that later. But now I want to add a course. So a lesson. So I created the course. Now I want to add a lesson. Mind you, you don't have to do it in this order. You can just add a bunch of lessons and create the course folder for it later. You know, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. So here's my new lesson. I'm not using Vimeo or YouTube. I want it to be audio, and you can just choose your audio file. Okay. What I did for the sake of this, I actually went in and I just pulled up some music because that's an audio file. But you can do that, choose the file, and in the area where it says course, LCO 17, that's where you want to put it, okay? When you click that, it already says only coach can view because that's how you set up LCO 17. Then here you go and you add a course description, okay? And then if you have any documents, anything else that you want to add to this, excuse me, you can do that right here by browsing and then uploading. So I'm going to cancel this out because we're going to go back to what I just created for this particular group. So let's just go back to the classroom, back to 5 steps to launching. That's all that I did, all right? When you click on 5 steps to launching, it says create a vision for your business, all right? When I click on that, here's the information. Create a magnificent vision for your business, blah, 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 blah. And then there are the lesson files, the MP4 and the vision planner. Now, all of those two things are just the things that we uploaded. What I just showed you a minute ago. This is just, I'm just showing you what it looks like. All right, let's click edit and then it makes more sense to you. All right, remember the screen? Okay, this is the screen. All right, here, 5 steps to launching. Here, create a magnificent vision for your business, the lesson description. Here, the lesson files that I uploaded. All right, I did not have any link to YouTube or video. This is the lesson title. We're good. All right, I'm just going to hit cancel because I didn't change anything. There's nothing to submit. But again, don't be afraid to play with the system. The system is beautiful. You can't break it, okay? So play with the system, upload what you want, create your classrooms, do all of that. And then let me show you something that a lot of you probably don't use, with your classroom. You can save the order. Maybe I want 5 steps to launching to be underneath the welcome. I want my welcome to be first. I'm just going to left click. I'm going to move it. And then I'm going to click Save Order. It says Success. And now my order is there. The welcome, the 5 steps, the Pathfinder. All right? You want to do it again? Because I think that somebody wants to do it again. I'm going to do Creating Reminders. I'm going to right click it. I'm going to take that lower. I want it to be under Awesome Newsletters. I'm going to save it. And now it's under Awesome Newsletters. What happens if you don't save it? It goes right back to the ordinary order that you had left it in. Okay, that's all. It doesn't go anywhere. It just remains in the order that you left it in. All right, so we're down to the wire. All right, 4 things so far. using mass email, okay? Using the vision and goals areas, and make sure that you're adding or editing your categories accordingly. Using the library, you know, make your decision on how you want to use it. You can always change it later. You can add more to it later, but use it. Use the library. Put things in there. Excuse me. Using the classroom for audio, especially for those of you who don't like video. The other thing that I want to say about that, for those of you who like video, but you're waiting till you get someone professional to do the videos for you, stop doing that. Go ahead and either get the professional or just sit in front of your computer and record yourself and do it. Get it done. Just get it done so that it's done. Okay? The last thing, the last way, and probably the most significant way that you can use LCO in your system to help launch your business is by being your own client. What do you mean be your own client? I mean to create your own self as a client. When you say create new client, add yourself to it. Become your own client. Use the system from your client's perspective so that you can get the feel and understand exactly what it is that you're asking them to do. All right? Every coach should have at least one mentor or coach. So use the system to keep track of what it is that you're doing and what you're being mentored in and what you're being coached in. All right? Use your system. Whether you are self-coaching because you're reading books or you're following people online or something like that, whether you have live coaches that you're paying, use your own coaching system to coach yourself. Go into, like if I'm Maria, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create my own vision area. I'm going to create my own goals. I'm going to put myself in the system. I'm going to have it linked to my Gmail. But I can sign in, not just as the coach, but I can sign in as Maria and have the real user's experience so I can go in and see what it's like, only to have access to the things that I'm limited to have access to. You see, I'm a person that I can say that there are times when I kind of suffer from a little bit of ADD, right? So, which means that when I'm in a system, if I see, if I'm in this library, maybe I'm going into the library specifically because I want to look at the Becoming Great ebook, but I see all these different things here and I start clicking other things, I'll get distracted. But if I'm in as only the client, okay, and I'm only looking at what I have access to as a client, I have less opportunity to click on things that I have no business clicking on. So use the system for yourself. Be your own client. Watch your own progress. Put your goals in there. Create visions, statements for the areas of life that you want to create, a change in, and watch what happens as you use the system. Go into the coaching journal and type in what it is that you're struggling with and what it is that your wins are. And using the coaching journal might help you say, you know what, I wish the system did this, or maybe I should change this to that, or maybe I need to create a new coaching journal. Maybe I should add this to the library because as a client, I would want to know this. It really is going to help you think differently and get more use out of your system while you are also progressing for yourself. So make sure that you are using the system for your own self, be your own client, and look at it from the perspective of a client. And it's going to help you tremendously in your coaching. So those are the 5 ways. It is using your mass email, using your using your library, making sure that you're using your classroom, even if it's for audio. Hold on, I just lost all my spaces here. Even if it's for audio, be your own client and utilize that vision and goals area. If you do those things, just those things, your coaching should really begin to exceed the expectation of your clients. And you will create an environment within the Life Coach Office coaching system that is perfect for the way you coach and the way you help your people. Nothing can do that except you. Remember, people are investing in you. They're investing in your thoughts, your mannerisms, your train of processing things, your way of processing things, your way of doing things. They really are buying into you. You have, I can't even say that enough. Your clients are buying into you. The more of you give them, the better it is for you as you're coaching. All right, so that is our coaching call for the month of January. I hope that you find all of these 5 hints, tips to be very, very helpful. Please, please, please always share with us things that you'd like to see as a webinar for Life Coach Office throughout this year. We will be doing at least 12 coaching webinars, right? We do the open call every month. So send us either a support ticket, go on to the Facebook page, and let us know, what is it that you would like to see us create a class on? What more is it that you need from the system? What kind of help can we offer you? We really have a vested interest in wanting to ensure that you are successful coaches. When you're successful coaches, you have successful clients. And when we have a successful client, we have an awesome world. Take care, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next month for February's open call. I'll send out an email as I always do. And until then, everyone, happy coaching.